Guys, the secret to becoming the new you is already you living the life, the future life that you want to live. Everything will fall into place as soon as you force yourself to be consistent. Any day that I have forced myself to be consistent and be productive and accomplish everything I want to get done in that day, you feel so fucking good, right? Why wouldn't you do that every single day? If your goals are so big, why aren't you doing that shit? Why don't you have a blueprint laid out? Why aren't you taking action? The one mistake that a lot of people make is that they take normal action, which gets you normal results. If you want to live a life worth living, you have to do shit that you've never done before. And it starts with forcing yourself to be consistent. If there's one thing that I ever learned in the past 3 years of my life, I'm 26 right now, that'd be 27. But one thing that I was never into, one thing that I didn't quite understand was the law of attraction. Being able to write down my goals, write down what I want to accomplish, what I want to get done on a day-to-day basis, and a month-to-month basis, things I want to accomplish in a year. The law of attraction is so powerful, but the law of attraction means absolutely nothing without the law of action. And this is where you guys focus too hard on just doing normal things. Guys, what is normal gonna get you? That's like going to the gym, wanting to get jacked as fuck, but just lifting normal, not ever pushing yourself. Normal is gonna get you normal. You have to stand out. You have to set a high standard. You have to be a part of the 1%. When you're a part of the 1%, you attract the 1%. If you wanna be in the 1%, you have to start taking action like the 1%, doing 1% thing. It's like I know you guys seen David Goggins go run 200 miles in the fucking woods. What does that get you? He's a part of the 1% for a reason because he does 1% shit. It's like in today's day and age, we're all so soft. We're all so weak-minded. We can't push ourselves to be the best version of ourselves. I promise you one thing is that your physical body is going to give up first before your mind ever does. So why not test that theory? Why not push yourself to the absolute limit? Why not push yourself to become and create the new version of you? The version that you want to be, the version that you see standing at the mountaintop. It's there. The successful version of you, it's there. But you're not doing 1% shit. You're doing the 99% club. You don't want to be a part of the 99% club. Guys, there's a few things that you want to know that's going to be able to create the new you. And point number one, you have to realize why you're stuck. Why are you currently living the day-to-day life that you live right now? Because anything that you have ever done, all action that you have taken, everything that you do and apply to day-to-day life has gotten you exactly where you are at. Nobody else but you. It's not your parents' fault. It's not your cousin's fault. It's not your friend's fault. It's not your girlfriend's fault. Where you are at right now in life, the current situation that you're in, is because of everything and every action that you have taken right now. You're broke? Okay, fix it. You're at rock bottom? Great. You can't go any further. So why not flip your fear-based belief system that people have set in your mind? Why not prove to not people, but to yourself that you can do anything that you put your mind to? I have the most basic Bible scripture on my chest. I can do all things through him. Right? Philippians 4:13. But it's like, to me, I got it because I like it, not because it's the most well-known or most basic Bible verse. It's a verse that you can live by. What's something that you can live by? I know I can do all things because I have to believe it, right? The law of attraction, right, is nothing without the law of action. I can attract the life I want to live. I can attract the things I want to accomplish, things I want to do, places I want to go. I can attract all this shit, but it starts with me taking action, but I have to believe it. If you can feel it and you can see it and you know you can do it deep down inside of your soul, you can accomplish anything that you could ever want. But you have to realize why you're stuck. Is it the shitty habits that you built for yourself? Is it your vices of smoking weed, getting drunk, watching porn? All these things that hold you back into the weakest version of yourself? What's keeping you stuck right now? Is it you just not believing in yourself? Is it you not pushing yourself to grow as a person? Because I can tell you one thing, that was mine. Playing video games all day, all night, going to work, kind of going to the gym. These were things that were not creating a better me. But I stayed in the constant cycle of being stuck. I stayed in the constant cycle of never pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I was always in the constant cycle of being the same fucking person every single day. But where is that gonna get me? I'm not gonna get anywhere if I don't challenge myself, if I don't push myself, if I don't put myself in a different environment with people that are greater than me, with people that push me, with people that are maybe living the life that I wanna live. You have to do the exact same thing. Point number 2, act like the person you wanna become until you become that person. It's hard to believe, right? But if you wanna live this certain lifestyle, you have to live like you already live it, right? You can't be scared to be that person that you want to become, because that's the only way you're going to become that person. Me wanting to be an online mindset and fitness coach, how am I going to be that if I'm not living like I am it, right? A part of the law of attraction again. You attract these things because you're already putting yourself on that frequency. You attract these things because you're taking action. You're doing your daily habits. You're doing everything that aligns with the person that you want to become, right? That's how you become the person you want to become. But nobody knows that, right? You don't set goals. Goals are bullshit. You set systems that get you to those goals. A goal is just a goal. A goal is just word on paper. But if you have a system set in place, that's actually what's going to take you from point A to point B. You have to have something that's going to drive you. It's like getting in a car but having no gas. The gas is the system. So you have to be able to create that blueprint in your life to follow. You have to be able to take these daily actions every single day to become the person that you want to become, to live the identity that you want to be in. One of my favorite things ever, inertia. An object in motion stays in motion. Once you start building the better habits, once you have built the blueprint, once you have something to follow every single day, inertia will apply. And once you are in motion, it is very hard to not be in motion anymore. But that is one of the most important things that you need to have about yourself, is that law. Point number 3, growth comes with resistance. You'll learn at one point or another that life is always going to throw something at you. There's always going to be something bad that happens. There's always going to be something that knocks you off your track, that tries to stop your motion. Resistance. But here's the thing about resistance, right? Resistance is going to test you. It's going to challenge you. It's going to see what you were really made of. Resistance is also how you get stronger. You go to the gym and you strength train. It's actually called resistance training. You grow from that, right? You build bigger muscles. You get a bigger pump. Your life is all about resistance. If you don't have resistance in any quadrant of your life, you're not going to grow. You're pushing yourself. Life's pushing you. Life's testing you. All of these factors that you have to worry about in a day-to-day life, they all come with resistance, and it's seeing what you were completely made of. And you have to be able to create that good mindset to realize and know that you can do all things. You can do anything that you could have ever wanted. You can accomplish anything that you ever wanted. Knowing that you can get through the resistance, because resistance doesn't last forever, right? It's only temporary. Each time is temporary until you get through that resistance. Then there's going to be a new resistance, a stronger resistance. But you get beat down to get built up. This is why we train our mind. This is why you go to the gym and resistance train, to get stronger. Because now you have to carry the weight that life puts on your shoulders. And that's what it's all about. As soon as you show God, or as soon as you show the universe what you were made of, and that you can carry the weight that it puts on you, the resistance that it puts on you, you can get through anything. But you have to believe in yourself. Your friends, your family, your girlfriend, whoever it is, they might have put fear-based beliefs in your mindset. You only think you can achieve as much as you've been shown, but that's not the case. You have to expose yourself to new challenges, to a new life. And I promise you, as if you keep pushing and if you keep carrying the weight's gonna get heavier, but guess what? You're also gonna get stronger. And that's how you're gonna become the new you. To create the new version of you. To live the life that you wanna live, that you never thought you could live. But it all starts in your mind. This generation has been built off of soft-ass mindset and weak-ass people. Fuck, we just watched David Goggins run 200 miles in the woods. Buddy's like 50 years old and has broken knees. But he's shown you what being a part of the 1% looks like. Doing 1% things attracts 1% things, right? You have to do the same thing in your life. You have to apply the same pressure in your life. And I promise you, if you do 1% shit, you will attract 1% shit. You don't want to be like the rest of the 99% club, because that's where your dreams and everything else you could ever want dies. As soon as you stop pushing yourself, as soon as you stop growing as a person, as soon as you give up and think, the first moment you think that you can't do something, you might as well throw it out the window because you're not going to accomplish it. As soon as you have self-doubt about yourself, you are not going to accomplish it. You might as well just give up, right? This is why you can't have fear-based beliefs. This is why you can't have limiting beliefs. You have to be fully convicted that you can do anything in this world, no matter what life throws at you, no matter how heavy the weight. Like I said, the weight is always temporary, and you're only gonna get stronger. So if you wanna become the new version of you fast, you have to start forcing yourself to be consistent, because that's when it's all gonna fall in place. You have to build a daily blueprint. What you can do every single day to force yourself to be better. Create your morning routine that's going to set you up for your day. Get yourself into flow state where nothing can knock you off your horse. Because once you're in flow state, there's no going back. But you have to create and generate that flow state every single day. You have to work on yourself every single day. Mindset, habits, training, nutrition. You should be going to the gym by now. If you aren't going to the gym, you need to go to the gym. You not only need to train, you don't have to train like a bodybuilder, train like a fucking athlete. Train like a warrior. Life doesn't judge and neither does the gym, but you just have to work harder than you did yesterday. If you're truly looking to change your mindset, habits, and lifestyle, your training and nutrition, comment down below, DM me on Instagram. I'm looking to help you guys out, because I don't want you to make the same mistake that I did of living this comfortable life, not getting better, never pushing myself, never challenging myself, always living in a shitty position where I never thought it could get better, until I finally started to change, until I finally started to add that resistance that I needed, the resistance that I never knew that I needed. If you're looking to get in the best shape of your life, all of the things, mentally and physically, comment down below, DM me on Instagram, @Brandon_Kernan. But if you like this video, like, comment, share, subscribe to a friend who needs to hear this. And if you want to change your life, follow these things that I just told you. And I promise you, if you start it right now, by the end of 2025, your life will get significantly better, financially, mentally, and physically. I fucking love you guys, and I will see you in the next one.